Jaeger-LeCoultre released a trio of outstanding watches this year. I'd go so far as to say they were the fan standouts from SIHH, and looking at them it's easy to see why. Simple, pure designs with an on-trend heritage feel. Ostensibly, these three watches were released to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Master Control line, which was first launched in 1992, but really, they're just hot. First up, we've got the Master Control date. This guy has probably attracted the most attention, and it's easy to see why. Classic 39mm steel case, nice in-house movement with lovely pink gold rotor, nothing too over the top, but really quality stuff. It's the dial though that really sings, with an alternating radial, brushed and satin finishings, neat printing and a clean design. It simply looks a business. But what really stands out to me is the date, which has been printed in a pale blue, which matches the blue highlights on the rest of the dial, as well as those skeletonized syringe style hands. Oh, and the price is very good too, 8,300 Australian. Next up, there's the complex but not too complex Master Geographic, a dual time watch that has that same sector style dial. Only there's a few more subdials and apertures going on here to complicate the equation. The main subdial at 6 shows a second time zone with a day-night indicator, that's that little blip on the left-hand side. You adjust this second time zone with a crown at 10, which also adjusts the city indicator, which is shown relatively discreetly at the aperture at 6. JLC has done a really neat job of keeping this potentially busy design as spartan as possible. Given that this is the most complex offering in the trio, it's also the priciest. It comes in at 13,900 Australian. And finally, there's the Master Chronograph, a 2-register chronograph that, for me, hits it out of the park. The blue highlights are more prominent here thanks to the tachymeter scale and the subdials, and JLC has smartly opted not to include a date window, which amps up the watch's heritage appeal. It's also the only one of the three that has a solid case back. The price on this chronograph is 11,700. So on their own, these watches certainly merit attention, but it's what they represent in terms of the quality to price ratio that really makes them stand out.